Hello everybody. In this video I am going to teach sucrose. It is an example for disaccharide. In our syllabus they are given three disaccharides. One is maltose. First one is maltose. Second one is lactose. Third one is sucrose. Maltose and lactose. These two disaccharide as completed by ma'am. So I am going to teach sucrose. Okay. Its molecular formula C12H22O11. What's the molecular formula of sucrose? C12H22O11. It is an example for disaccharide. What do you mean by disaccharide? Combination of two monosaccharide is called as disaccharide. It has two monosaccharide. One is alpha glucose, another one is beta fructose. This alpha glucose and beta fructose combine to form sucrose. Okay, first of all, I am going to teach its properties. First of all, I am going to teach its character. Then I will teach its structure. Okay, so now I am going to teach its properties. What are the important properties of sucrose? So first property, its molecular formula C12H22O11. It is a colorless substance. Sucrose, it is also called as a table sugar. It is also called table sugar. It is a colorless substance soluble in water. What are the important properties? What are the important character of sucrose? It is a colorless substance. Second one, it is soluble in water. Soluble in water. Taste, sweet taste. Smell, there is no odor, no taste. These are all important physical properties, and it is a non-reducing sugar. It is a non-reducing sugar. Reducing sugar means what? It reduces tolerance reagent and filling solution. All the monosaccharides are reducing sugar because it reduces tolerance reagent and filling solution. What's the reason? Because it has free aldehyde group and free keto group. So it reduces tolerance reagent and filling solution. All the disaccharides are reducing sugar except sucrose. You know, maltose, lactose also reducing sugar because it reduces tolerance reagent and filling solution. What's the reason? Because it has free aldehyde group and free keto group. But sucrose, it does not reduces tolerance reagent and filling solution. It is a non-reducing sugar. What's the reason? Because there is no free aldehyde group. There is no free keto group. I will explain later in the structure. I will explain. There is no free aldehyde group. There is no free keto group. So it does not reduces tolerance reagent and filling solution. Important reason in question. Why sucrose does not reduce tolerance reagent and filling solution. All the disaccharides are reducing sugar except sucrose. Okay. Next, I am going to explain about hydrolysis. This one is example for disaccharide. It has two monosaccharide. One is alpha glucose, another one is beta fructose. Sucrose means what? Combination of alpha glucose and beta fructose. So when you do hydrolysis, it gives two monosaccharide. What are the monosaccharide? One is alpha glucose, another one is beta fructose. Sucrose C12H22O11. Hydrolysis in presence of invertase enzyme. It gives two monosaccharide. What are the monosaccharide? One is alpha glucose C6H12O6. This is alpha glucose. Another one is beta fructose. Its molecular formula also C6H12O6. Both are isomers. Beta fructose. Here alpha glucose, its specific rotation is plus 52.7 degree. Beta fructose, its specific rotation is plus minus 92.7 degree. This is what sucrose. When we do hydrolysis in presence of invertase, it gives two monosaccharide. What are the monosaccharide? One is alpha glucose, another one is beta fructose. What will happen when we do hydrolysis? It gives two monosaccharide. One is alpha glucose, another one is beta fructose. Okay. Next, the sucrose is a dextrorotatory compound. What do you mean by dextrorotation? When we pass plane polarized light, if the organic compound rotates plane polarized light in clockwise direction, means it is called as dextrorotatory compound. That compound is called as dextrorotatory compound. That phenomenon is called as dextrorotation. I am going to take a sucrose solution. This is what? Sucrose solution. Then I am going to pass plane polarized light. This is what? Plane polarized light. This organic compound, this sucrose solution rotates plane polarized light in clockwise direction. The sucrose solution rotates plane polarized light in clockwise direction. So sucrose is a dextrorotatory compound. Its specific rotation is plus 66.5 degree. Plus means what? Clockwise direction. Okay, so sucrose is a dextrorotatory compound because it rotates plane polarized light in clockwise direction. Then I am going to explain about invert sugar. It is important reasoning question. What do you mean by invert sugar? Invert sugar. I am going to explain about invert sugar. You know very well about sucrose. It is a dextrorotatory compound. After hydrolysis, it gives two monosaccharide. One is alpha glucose, another one is beta fructose. Alpha glucose, its specific rotation is plus 52.5 degree. This alpha glucose rotates plane polarized light in clockwise direction. Its angle is plus 52.5 degree. Clockwise direction, its angle is 52.5 degree. Beta fructose, its specific rotation is minus 92.7 degree. This beta fructose try to rotate plane polarized light in anti-clockwise direction. Compare alpha glucose specific rotation angle and beta fructose specific rotation angle. Clockwise direction angle is plus 52.5. Anti-clockwise direction angle is minus 92.7. So which one is more? Levo rotation. Anti-clockwise angle is greater than clockwise direction. So after hydrolysis, it becomes anti-clockwise direction. It becomes levo rotation. Before hydrolysis, dextrorotation. After hydrolysis, it becomes levo rotation. This is called as invert sugar. Are you clear? Sucrose is a dextrorotatory compound because it rotates plane polarized light in clockwise direction. After hydrolysis, it gives two monosaccharide. One is alpha glucose, another one is beta fructose. Alpha glucose specific rotation is plus 52.5. Plus means clockwise direction. Beta fructose, its specific rotation is minus 92.7. Minus means anti-clockwise direction. When you compare clockwise direction and anti-clockwise direction, which one is more? Anti-clockwise direction angle is greater than clockwise direction. So it becomes levo rotation. Am I right? Dextrorotation is converted into levo rotation. This is called as invert sugar. Okay. It is a non-reducing sugar because it does not reduces the Tollens reagent and filling solution. And then I taught invert sugar also. Now I am going to explain its structure. Before that, I would like to explain its linkage. It has C1-C2 alpha glycosidic linkage. What kind of linkage present in sucrose? C1-C2 alpha and beta. Alpha, beta glycosidic linkage present. So what do you mean by glycosidic linkage? It is important one mark. What do you mean by glycosidic linkage? Oxide linkage is called as glycosidic linkage. Two monosaccharides are linked by oxide. That oxide linkage is called as glycosidic linkage. Okay. It has C1-C2 alpha glycosidic linkage present. Now I am going to teach its structure. Its structure is very, very important. Okay. Sucrose. It's a combination of two monosaccharide. What are the monosaccharide? Alpha glucose and beta fructose. Alpha glucose, you know its structure. H, OH, OH, H, H, OH. This is anomeric carbon atom, first carbon atom, second carbon atom, third, fourth, fifth, CH2OH, H. This is fifth carbon atom, this one is sixth carbon atom. You know glucose structure, CHO, CHOH, OHH, CHOH, CHOH, CH2OH. This is what? Structure of open chain structure of glucose. This is closed chain structure. This is open chain structure. First carbon atom, second carbon atom, third, fourth, fifth, sixth carbon atom. This is structure of glucose. Its main functional group is aldehyde. Glucose, its main functional group is aldehyde. That functional group carbon atom is called as anomeric carbon atom. Functional group carbon atom is called as anomeric carbon atom. So here first carbon atom is anomeric carbon atom. Are you clear? So what do you mean by anomeric carbon? Functional group carbon atom is called as anomeric carbon. You know ketone, fructose, CH2OH, C double bond OH, CHOH thrice, CH2OH. Its main functional group is ketone functional group. In aldehyde, in glucose, its main functional group is aldehyde. In fructose, its main functional group is ketone. Here functional group carbon atom is first carbon atom. Here functional group carbon atom, second carbon atom. Am I right? Here second carbon atom is anomeric carbon atom. Here first carbon atom is anomeric carbon atom. Okay. Alpha glucose. What do you mean by alpha glucose? In anomeric carbon atom, OH group present in bottom means it is called as alpha. This is anomeric carbon atom, first carbon atom. Functional group carbon atom is called as anomeric carbon atom. In this anomeric carbon atom, OH group present in bottom, so it is called as alpha. In anomeric carbon atom, OH group present in top means it is called as beta. Okay, is this alpha or beta? This is alpha because in anomeric carbon atom, OH group present in bottom. Okay, now I am going to explain about sucrose. It has two monosaccharide. What are the monosaccharide? One is alpha glucose, another one is beta fructose. Beta fructose, OH, H, OH, CH2OH, H. This is the second carbon atom. Okay. In fructose, functional group is second carbon atom. So second carbon atom is anomeric carbon atom. OH, CH2OH. This is first carbon atom. Okay, here in glucose, first carbon atom is anomeric carbon atom. Because aldehyde group location is first carbon atom. In fructose, ketone location is second carbon atom. So in fructose, second carbon atom is anomeric carbon atom. Here second carbon atom, anomeric carbon atom. In this anomeric carbon atom, OH group present in top. So this is beta. Alpha means OH group present in bottom. Beta means OH group present in top in anomeric carbon atom. Okay. This is alpha glucose. This one is beta fructose. These two combine to form sucrose. In between these two monosaccharide, glycosidic linkage present. In between these two monosaccharide, glycosidic linkage. Glycosidic linkage means what? Oxide linkage present. Okay. Here, compare oxygen and hydrogen. Which one is more electronegative? Oxygen. O minus. This O minus, H plus, this H plus, OH minus. H plus is combined with OH minus. 1 mole of water is removed. What's the charge of O minus? OH minus means remaining part plus. So bond formation. You can get sucrose. H, OH, OH, H, CH2OH, H, OH, H, H, OH, CH2, H. Here OH minus H plus 1 mole of water is removed. O minus remaining part plus bond formation you can get. This is what structure of fructose. Okay, this is here C1 C2 alpha glycosidic linkage. This is glycosidic linkage means what? Oxide linkage. Here OH, this is alpha glycosidic linkage. This is beta glycosidic linkage. This is first carbon. Here C1 C2. C1 C2 means what? First carbon atom OH combined with the second carbon atom OH. So 1 mole of water is removed. So oxide linkage present in between first and the second carbon atom. So it is also called as C1 C2 alpha comma beta glycosidic linkage present. Okay. So this is structure of sucrose. Okay. Thank you everybody. In next video I will teach polysaccharide. Disaccharide is over. In next video I will teach polysaccharide. Thank you everybody.